I think everybody in Fredericton knows the Waite family in some way. You drive up Regent Street and the hotel on the hill says it all, really. The tagline of the hotel is a touch of maritime hospitality, and if you know the Waites, that's really sums up a lot of the family themselves.
They're not out there looking for ribbon cuttings or presenting checks. They're just there to do the right thing for the right charities.
The Waite family really goes above and beyond by investing in their community, and I think that goes beyond just that financial support, but it also means about being truly generous and offering skills where applicable and passion.
They're a family that are in a position where they can give back. Now, there's a difference between being in a position to be able to give back and then choosing to give back. And in my experience, they do it for all the right reasons.
They don't seek headlines, and they don't proclaim their goodness. They just live and share.
If anything, they've always been a little quiet, but always extremely charitable and helpful. That's the way their family has been from parents right on down. It's been incorporated in how they do their business.
I think it's just in their DNA. I just believe they're caring and generous people. I don't know a great deal about the background of their business, but I do know that it came from rather modest beginnings, and they had obstacles they had to overcome. They persevered, and they were successful, and they're sharing that success.
Working with John Waite, one of the things that I've really noticed, whenever we have meetings there and we go to the restaurant at lunch, it's not uncommon to see him and his brothers and other family members sitting together at lunch. They have a commitment to one another that you don't really see, and I think that value and that commitment to family is also reflected in the commitment he has in the community.
They're that family that you can count on, and working in nonprofit, working with vulnerable people that need to count on us as an organization, having someone out there in the community that we can count on, that's invaluable. And we couldn't thank John and the whole Waite family enough for that.
I would wager a guess that it probably has been a vein that's run through the family for decades. With that sort of hospitality, it's pretty seamless and pretty easy for them to do in that regard. So they combine very naturally. Yeah. They've supported us a great deal here at Hospice Fredericton. They were great supporters of the new Y when the YMCA was built. I know they've been involved with supporting Portage in New Brunswick. I think they've probably given free nights and gift certificates to every charity auction from here to, that you can imagine at one time or another.
Ducks Unlimited or the Miramichi Salmon Association. There's certainly a number of charities that hold gala events. The Community Foundation is certainly one of them that regularly holds its annual dinner there. There's always been very, very solid support.
John, for one, does a great deal of coaching, or has done a great deal of coaching in minor sports leagues. He's been a great hockey fan, as I understand. And both Wilfred and Walter have been active, in a wide variety of ways.
All the ways that they've helped us here at NBACL, it's just a drop in the bucket of the impact that they have made to countless numbers of folks across our province. And really there's ripple effect for a lot of the organizations that they support, including ours. So, they're just a tremendous, tremendous family, a real gem to have for New Brunswick and for Fredericton.
So if you're blessed with a business like we are, and you're successful with it, we have been, and it's all due because of the citizens of Fredericton having confidence in our product. I think it's time to, sometimes you have to say thank you in a way that you don't have to put it in headlines, but it's necessary that you give a hand up instead of a hand out sometimes.
We employ a lot of people from the community, and we want to give back to the community and make sure that they know we're here for them too, like we do for our staff. So.
Yeah, the community has been very supportive to our business, and in turn we're able to, give back to that way, which makes such a big difference in our business. We know we're friends with all the people that usually come in the door. We know them before they even, basically arrive, but they come here with that knowledge that, that we're family to them.
And another memory that I have is the memory of my father-in-law and mother-in-law and the hard work that they put into the business to allow us to be able to do the things that we're now doing.
What we know about what they're involved in is just a tip of the iceberg in terms of how they value the community, how they want to put back into the community investment-wise.
There's not many organizations that they say no to if they're rooted in community values and really looking at making a difference in the community.
My summary of the Waite family is there is the Waite way, which is private and diligent as they make their business in life, and care and generosity as they share their resources with their fellow citizens. I think they really are a great example of the frequently unrecognized power and potential for philanthropy in action that does exist within the greater Fredericton community. And I congratulate them very much on this award tonight. It's well deserved.
When I first moved here 31 years ago, the first night I stayed here was at the Fredericton Motor Inn. There was no rooms. They found me a room because I had 5 small kids and we couldn't just go anywhere. But that's who they are, and that's how they do it.
I would like to offer this suggestion, is that for them to not think of it as an award for all they've done, but think of this as a celebration for the changes you've made in so many lives. And that, trust me, I know from the lives that I've seen you've change through the work we do at Community Living, that in itself, that's worth celebrating. So we celebrate you tonight, and we thank you for all you've done.